My name is Van Helsing, and I'm a monster hunter. You could call it a twist of fate, that I came to Borgovia to help the monsters who once ruled this land. Although it took a while to reach my destination, at least the detour gave me an opportunity to explore the wilderness. At times, I was really grateful that I had my companion, Lady Katarina, at my side. I wouldn't want her to hear that, though. For a ghost, she can be remarkably vain and murderous. Borgovia is a fascinating land, at least from a hunter's perspective. Also, this is the only place where the ink, the dark material of creation, leaks through the cracks of the world. A long time ago, my father defeated Borgovia's immortal vampire lords and entrusted the land to a group of genius scientists. During our travels, we slowly began to suspect that it must have been a mistake. When we entered the dark city of Borgova, it became evident that the new age of enlightenment had only brought chaos and mayhem. I did what I had to do. I found my father's underground lair and gathered the members of the resistance, the rebellious mortals and immortals, fighting together. And how we fought. It was glorious. We battled impossible creatures. We repelled tides of inhuman invaders. And I wouldn't rest until I defeated the last mad scientist, Professor Fulmigati. He even had a proper doomsday automaton. Honestly, it was a hunter's dream come true. But as it turns out, winning the grand battle sometimes opens up a brand new adventure.
Now that's what I call an explosion! It blew us straight into the tunnels, Van Helsing. Van Helsing? No, don't you die on me. I'm too young to haunt the same place for eternity.
That's touching, Katarina.
Don't give up. You have just defeated your first villain. You have so many things ahead of you.
I'm not dying. I'm just stuck.
What is this? Who are you? Stay back!
Move aside.
I'm warning you.
You're powerless for the moment. Please move aside.
Well, that was fun, Katarina. What's going on? Who is this? Is it a man?
A troublesome intruder. He just appeared out of nowhere and
humbly gave my assistance to Van Helsing, the great liberator of Borgova.
Do I know you?
Hurry up. This structure may collapse at any moment.
How rude. What kind of savior does that?
That's the least of our concerns. He's right. The building is crumbling. We must leave.
made it out. Good. You will find an ink gate at the end of the next hallway. It will take you to your secret lair.
Hold on. First I want to know who you are.
And perhaps you could explain why you are so helpful. I always find that suspicious in a masked creature.
The mask hides deformations and the scars, the reminders of years of captivity in a lab.
You were a test subject?
Fulmigadi's favorite. Once a powerful being, now only a husk of my former self. Until your heroic deeds brought chaos to the prison. And so I escaped.
You're doing this out of gratitude?
And revenge. Though the professor is dead, his heritage and his allies still remain. This tortured soul wants them to suffer.
So you're proposing?
I must take my leave. We'll talk more later.
Ha! He did it again. And the way he talks, annoying.
I'm sure he'll return. Let's go. Mindless mechanical fiends. I've had enough of you. Die!
Is it me? Or has our secret lair changed quite a bit?
Look! Humans! They must have used the ink gate too. Now they're trapped here like us. Good. I'm hungry.
Your servant begs your pardon for bringing bad news, but there could be problems.
You don't say.
This place has a powerful device, a marvel of weird science. It binds this patch of the ink into a loop that won't let anyone escape.
You seem to be able to come and go as you please.
I have a particularly strong connection to the ink. The one thing my captors weren't able to take away.
Then get us out. Take us with you.
That's beyond this one's powers. But a temporary portal could take you close to the device. Once you defeat its guardians, we can disable it.
Why should I trust you?
Trust is overrated. You can take that on trust. The portal will remain active until you leave this area.
I don't trust that humble creature. I bet we could find a way out of this room on our own.
That's the other side of the stranger's portal. At least we know he wasn't trying to trap us in the ink.
Do we?
I'll disable the device and you can go. Be ready.
Ready for what?
A storm is coming, Van Helsing. you may find that your work is far from done.
Then is it ever?
Fulmigati's army has withdrawn. Somebody is calling them back. They are still a chaotic mess, but they will regroup. Somebody wants to see you fall.
Nothing new about that.
An alliance is what you need. This tormented body is no longer able to fight, but my powers allow me to discover secrets. I can be your master spy, and you can let me have retribution.
But if we're to be allies, at least tell me your name.
A name? Yes. I used to have one. But that person was killed a long time ago. This wretched ruin of a man standing here is merely called Prisoner 7.
He is the most impolite, mysterious stranger ever. And that whole doom and gloom attitude, can you believe it?
I don't know. You might be right. Something's up. I can feel it. It all seems so simple. Defeat the mad scientist and ride into the sunset. But sometimes victory leaves you buried under the ruins. I was lucky. Someone saved me. For a change, I'm not the only mysterious stranger in town. But weeks have passed, and the metropolis of weird science is still waiting for its own savior. Outlaws and escaped monsters roam the streets. The resistance is too weak. So someone else decided to take matters into his own hands. General Harker, the military genius of the city, came back from his exile. He gathered the rest of the disorganized army. His forces are a chaotic mess of weird machines. So far. But they're slowly clearing out the streets. He might not have seen eye to eye with Fulmigati, but he regards me and the Resistance as a threat to the city. A coalition of monsters and troublemakers. As a hunter, I won't tolerate others hunting me. I'm ready to fight. I have an underground lair, new soldiers, and my new mysterious ally. I'm quite used to unlikely companions, but Prisoner 7 is the most unusual so far. A former test subject of the mad scientists, master of the ink. He's certainly helpful, but I don't know what to make of him. Now he can prove his worth. Harker's troops are on the move. They want to control the foundries, so he can build more war machines. We will stop them in the sizzling, clanking heart of Borgova. Let the battle begin. Katerina, shouldn't you help me out with this?
What? I have this strange feeling of déjà vu.
Van Helsing, General Harker has deployed the Grand Mortars. They're bombarding you with rift shells. Each shell opens an ink gate, so his soldiers have already got through your defenses.
And why should we trust you, you enigmatic, faceless man?
Your humble ally is here to help you, as he promised. You must clear this whole area before they run you down.
How annoying is that?
Resistance! Resistance!
Are you going to give me orders?
Impeccable timing, Hunter, as always. I have a message for you. Count Vlados sends his regards.
Last time I checked, vampires couldn't stand daylight.
Oh, he is a modern vampire, defying superstition and spontaneous combustion at this.
I wouldn't worry for him. I haven't seen daylight for a while in this smoke. Anyway, General Harker is busy preparing.
I'm a hunter, not a commander. You deal...
It's you, Hunter. Your humble messenger was ripping through the ink, delivering dispatches, witnessing your captain oh so in need of your assistance. Visit them if you can.
You know, Van Helsing, I simply can't understand why you trust this faceless creature.
Prisoner 7 is here to help. He used to be Fulmigati's victim, after all.
Look at him. If he lived under the opera house and played the organ, you'd be the first to hunt him down.
Harsh words from an incorporeal being who turns into a raging beast when she's angry.
Fine. You had to play the ghost card again.
We are holding out, sir, but those blasted Oneta...
Possibly. But we need someone with proper
As
expertise.
far as I know, they are at the weapons depot.
All right. I'll see if I can take care of those...
Van Helsing. So, you...
Good question. Is the ship commanding the storm?
Don't listen to her. Yes, and I have a task for you. There is an ornithopter launch tower nearby, and it's causing us plenty of...
Well, I could use an overload that would shut it down for good.
Nah, a few enemy hordes along the way, the odd behemoth here and...
Don't worry. I'll keep...
All right. I place my trust in you, Hunter.
Rundown! Whatever this is.
I can't do that.
2! We are at 2! We are ready. Finally! I don't know what we did here, but it was fun.
Sir, we cannot hold this position much longer. We should demolish at least one of these elevated rail tracks to stop the enemy.
You can solve everything in Borgovia by blowing up some bridges.
A radical idea. But we don't have any explosives.
There is a phlogiston tank right under the rail bridge. If we open the 3 taps, the gas will burst through the vents, creating flammable clouds.
I love blowing up bridges as much as the next Borgovian, but this means that flammable clouds will engulf the whole district, right?
The residents have already fled or have been evacuated, which means that we can risk the plan. Let's do this.
We managed to hold our ground, but only just. Harker is now familiar with our positions. My scouts tell me that the General is preparing a full-scale artillery attack.
From now on, you are in charge here.
Great. I'll give the orders for the second line. Do you need anything else?
Call back the soldiers from the front. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Your lowly messenger found a wounded resistance soldier beyond the perimeter. He tried to warn us that the undead, called Vlados, was under attack and needs your help.
Did he tell where they are?
With his last breath, he did. There is an industrial platform far beyond our lines, where the cargo elevators go down to the rookery. Vlados is trapped there.
I'm not sure we can hold out for much longer. That crippled general has no chance against us. are under heavy attack. Ready for battle. Let's attack. We are doomed. I'm not sure we can hold out for much longer. Finally, the one-man army is here.
You certainly live up to our expectations, sir.
What happened to you, Captain? And where is Count Vlados?
Count Vlados is gone, sir.
What do you mean, gone? Did he crumble to dust, or did he just slip away to throw a doomsday party again?
You really shouldn't question his dedication to the cause, milady. He led his unit...
I'll take it from here, Captain.
You are needed, Van Helsing. The commander wants to talk to you. You must also save a weapon shipment and rescue someone important.
Van Helsing, you give a new meaning to the term one-man army.
At least it's a well-tested and proven method.
Great, you're finally here. I was close to leaving on my own.
Everyone is a one-man army now. It's your fault, Hunter.
Finally! Where have you been? This poor sod is going to die. We must take him to safety now.
Oh, my apologies. I didn't know that we don't have time to play with those people who are shooting at us.
Van Helsing, we have an urgent order from the War Council. You must find and save Private Brian at all costs.
We have a war council now? And who is this soldier?
Private Brian.
I heard that part, but who is he? Someone important?
Not that I know of. A simple soldier.
I'm all about helping people. But Count Vlados is gone. Our defenses are crumbling. And you still want me to find a lonely soldier?
Yes, I do. I have my orders. And I'm willing to sacrifice hundreds if that's what it takes to save Private Brian.
Easy, Commander. I understand.
I sent his squadron to track...
Sir, it's good to have you here.
Thank you, Captain. I'm looking for a certain private...
And he should have a lightning-shaped scar on...
Don't listen to her. Do you know where we can find this man?
I sent him with a squadron to destroy a...
Oh, what a joy! Our rescue squad! My comrades are all dead and I'm stuck here!
Don't worry, lad. You're safe now.
Tell me, I must know. Who are you?
I'm a nobody, milady. Please don't hurt me. I used to be a cook, that's all. The War Council loves my chocolate cakes, but that's hardly a specialty.
Really? We should change sides, Van Helsing. I insist.
We will escort you to safety, soldier. You won't last alone out here.
Did you save Private Brian?
Yes, we did. And I think I'm gonna have some work.
I wouldn't know anything about that. I suggest focusing on the defenses until we get...
Vlados is gone, and our defenses are...
In this case, we must return to the...
You're right, Commander. But there are still civilians out there. Return to the lair.
Van Helsing, do you have a second?
What now?
Do you remember the machine that poor mad Professor Fumigati piloted against us?
If you mean the gigantic doomsday automaton that almost smashed me to a pulp, then yes, it was lovely.
Great. Then you'll love the upgraded version, the Octopod Annihilator, even more. As far as I know, it's a gorgeous killing machine. And if we fail to stop it, it will destroy our defenses.
Of grave news is here again. What you have accomplished here is extraordinary, but there's nothing you can do now. The General has force domes everywhere, and he is moving in with the heavy artillery towards the foundry.
That's it? We're running away?
You are merely gaining valuable time until I do what I do best, seeking and hunting secrets, examining the occult depths of this land. And I'm the one who will find you a way to destroy those domes.
Wait, did you just say I? So you know the personal pronoun after all?
You are right, my lady. This one went too far and thought himself important.
Enough. We'll go back to the lair to regroup. Move. As famous last stands go, the battle for Viaduct Junction was quite spectacular. Sadly, it doesn't change the fact that we are losing this war. I even had to leave behind important allies. General Harker is a worthy opponent. He has salvaged the mad scientist's toy box, found some real treasures, and used them wisely. Now the Force Domes are keeping us away from strategically important positions, and the unnatural soldiers are forcing us back to the lair. Harker is on his way to occupy the foundries. The mysterious Prisoner 7 promised to find a way to destroy the domes. Until then, we must remain in the lair that the General is so desperate to find. So, we will have to keep him busy.
Congratulations, Van Helsing.
Great. What did I do again?
Don't be ridiculous. That was an honest praise. I think you are a good commander.
I'm still a better monster hunter.
I've never said you were a great commander, but every beginning is difficult.
So many heartbroken people, so many potions sold.
Don't be alarmed by my appearance. I bet this maze is full of secret treasures. Would you like to earn some money? I've come up with a great little earner.
might have something for you.
Sometimes I miss the campfire and the music.
Do you need anything? Just ask me.
Van Helsing, the War Council evaluated your actions during the siege, and they've decided to entrust you with a...
Wait, is this a punishment or a reward?
And what exactly would be my task, Commander?
You have to prepare the Resistance elite squads and send them out on important missions. We've appointed some new captains who will serve under your command. Meet them first.
Van Helsing, sir, reporting for duty.
Easy, Captain. I'm still a monster hunter, not a general.
Ivan Tsarevich reporting, sir. Special Command Tactics and Offensive Warfare.
You must be one of those... muscles. I mean specialists. With muscles.
Nice day, isn't it, sir? Heard you were in charge now. We'll get along
Doesn't ring a bell. Sorry. But if you were a hunter...
Right you are, sir. Exploration is my middle name. And ambush. Ambush is my other middle name. I also have an inkling of traps and ranged weapons. Sorry. Actually...
Is arrogance something they teach you at the Hunters Academy? Wait.
Mr. Van Helsing, allow me.
Are you a medical doctor or a proper mad scientist?
No, my lady, I treat no maladies. I'm a simple genius, born to defeat the world with...
Attention, Resistance fighters. Testing the aerial transmitter. 1, 2, 3.
General Harker has sent his soldier things down to the underground tunnels.
So be it, Commander. I'll defend the tunnel system on my own.
Who are you, and what is this strange control?
This is an aerial transmitter, my lady, and I am the operator. It was built by Resistance scientists based on Fulmigati's design.
But it must have one flaw. A true Fulmigati design always has one.
Well, yes. It requires a tremendous amount of energy, sir. So we must use...
I sense a disturbance in the ink. A gate has opened around here.
How did it go, Van Helsing? I hope you drove back Harker's soldiers from the tunnels.
We have defeated them.
Great job.
Sir, we found this strange ornithopter in the tunnels. We tried to shoot it, but it spoke to us. Turns out it's a messenger from an inventor called Telsa. He was captured by the general, but...
Great! So our associate mad genius is finally somewhere where he can't build anything that destroys
If he stays there, the general will eventually use his...
Will you send out a rescue team, sir?
No, my friend. Rescue missions are my speciality. Do you have anything else to report?
No, sir.
Another grim, reeking tunnel. You can't imagine how much I've missed this. Are you sure that this arrogant genius is worth the trouble?
He might know a way to destroy the force walls. Or in any case, he could be a valuable asset to the Resistance.
Van Helsing, we need you in the tunnels immediately.
ever wonder who does the maintenance work in these ancient tunnels?
Honestly? No.
But everything is so functional and deadly. And, never mind. My ghostly senses are tingling.
Is there a trap inside?
No, but there is something strange about this cell. I think the answer lies somewhere around here.
I'm much obliged, Hunter. My wise decision to help you out last time really paid off. Although...
You are remarkably judgmental for a rescued prisoner, aren't you?
We need your help. Can you switch off Harker's force?
I told you earlier that we had no tools to destroy those walls. And science...
I knew that it was a hunter's job. Fine.
Thank you, good sir. I thought I was going to die in this...
Can't help, sorry.
Don't listen to her. Of course I can help.
You are too kind, good sir. So I'm going to let you in on a little secret. There is a secret...
Clever. A hidden prison inside a hidden prison.
We have to go deeper.
Back to the front lines. They will pay for this. Oh, great. Now we can show Harker. will pay for this. Now we can show
Let me out. Oh, yes. I have to go. I'm having an old friend for dinner.
I think we just made a terrible mistake.
Finally free! Now we can show Harker.
Let me out! I'm innocent!
Somehow I
I'm a simple librarian with an addiction.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
I hate freedom. I'm not worthy. I hate myself. I hate you. Die. I might have something for you.
I simply love the big city.
I'm simply meeting a demand, you know.
Hunter, the secret libraries did hide a way to destroy the force.
Impossible missions are our main area of expertise.
You need a force that could destroy the electrical barriers. And I found you the rawest power of Borgovia. High upon the Thunderhead Mountains you will find Perun, the god of storm.
The sheer force of nature against science? I'm going to set a storm guard against the forces of mad science. Well, that's Borgovia for you in a nutshell. While the resistance is safely holed up in the lair, I'm leaving the city to find this Perun. Prisoner 7 is taking us to an abandoned part of the mountains, far beyond the reaches I've already explored. Our destination seems to be shrouded in mystery. The place has a nasty reputation. That's all I know. Even the professor avoided those peaks for some reason, and removed it from the official maps. Prisoner 7 is oddly silent about this forbidden plateau, which makes me even more curious. It's time to do some exploration.
Wait, what are we doing here? You were supposed to take us to the plateau. Do you expect me to walk all the way up?
Katerina, could you just stop complaining about walking?
This mountain once used to be the realm of Koshai, the Deathless, the most powerful being who ever lived in Borgovia. The place is still bursting with his dark magic. So it has become home for the mighty entities like Perun and his kin. And it's impossible to reach the peak by arcane means. Both of you must walk.
Both of us? Aren't you coming with us?
Your humble ally is too weak. The years he spent in Fulmigati's test chambers left him broken. And imagine how much help this man can be in Borgovia. Searching for the General's secrets. Good luck.
I see you are still ignoring my advice about your mirror-faced friend.
Why shouldn't I believe him? He's been helping us all the time.
Why are you so trusting? Because he's also mysterious and wears a mask? Is there a club for the likes of you? Do you have a secret handshake?
Enough, Katerina. Leave the man be. That was tough. Those were some truly angry birds.
Don't be such a pig. They're probably just protecting their eggs. mushroom expert, and a note. Out for a walk. Look, I found a certificate from the Shadow Guild of Botanists, claiming that this man is a mushroom expert.
I guess naming the guild uneducated didn't have the desired ring to it, so they went for a bigger word.
Helsing, how I hate these spoiled brats.
Come here, please. Why do you hate them so much?
Well, they're all queens for starters, and they get to play with snowstorms. It's all so easy when your father is Father Frost himself.
You know, it's strange that nobody told me about the legend of the Deathless earlier.
Oh? Do you want me to tell you Borgovian fairy tales before I tuck you in?
As a hunter, I feel compelled to know about ancient evil powers, even if they've been dead for centuries.
Great. Because the Deathless was just a Borgovian fairy tale to scare young vampires into eating their prey. Now this poor thing needs a wizard who will give him a brain.
What do you want from a fraud like me?
What fraud? You're a gifted scientist.
Oh, yes, I am. And what do? I distill essences, that's all.
And this is a problem because
Because no one takes me seriously without a proper degree. Also, I learned everything the hard way. Blowing up laboratories, making...
I think you could go on for a while. We have to go.
Ah, good day to you.
You are the one who is always complaining that nobody takes him seriously without...
Sadly, it is true.
Well, how about a nice certificate that would qualify you as a mushroom expert?
Really? A certificate? I always wanted to be a mushroom expert, but I wasn't clever enough to pass the exams. I'm willing to...
The Resistance healthcare is in good hands, I see.
See that? I can't believe it! My wishes will come true!
Katerina, you're talking about my frozen...
It's a goldfish, silly. It will grant you 3 wishes. Wish for something.
It's worth a try. I wish I had a sweet, polite ghost companion with nice manners.
Oh, I should have known. You arrogant, pesky mortal.
See? It didn't work.
Look, that was a classic Borgovian holdup. This man must have been a merchant. Hey, you are not trying to loot him,
Why are you so squeamish? We could find something that tells us who he was.
Fine. Let's see if he carried something useful.
Not much. A letter, signed by someone called John.
Impressive list. Jewelry, weapons, expensive silks.
Don't hurt me, stranger. I'm just an old man with severe hair loss and skin.
You know why that is? Because you are a ghoul.
Please, believe me. If you could give me a hat to cover...
Well said. You'd pass for a mortal and find...
Here you are. A hat and some money. Pull yourself together, old...
Such a gracious man.
Don't touch that!
Why not? Maybe the villagers are waiting for the...
It's a creepy, abandoned village.
You were way too careful. I strike the gun.
Now I know why the mortality rate is almost 100% among hunters. Look, a magic armor. What kind of idiot?
Of course I will.
Good to see you, stranger.
And how can you possibly know that? Is it the weapons?
Well, I hired a hunter recently who looked...
I don't see how this comes...
That hunter was supposed to destroy a black idol in the ink.
If this hunter is truly anything like me...
I doubt that. The bridge would be closed.
Yes. I'd like to meet this hunter anyway.
Wait. If the gate bridge disappears after the idol is shattered...
The following incantation will open a temporary gate to the idol. Flew me.
That's pure gibberish.
Honestly, I have no idea. But it...
What is this? Little girls can be hunters now. That makes me so angry.
It's a boy. And he does look like you a bit, you know. I suppose this might be the time to utter that silly incantation.
Ladies first.
Right. Now you are a proper gentleman. Fine, let's do this. Flew me!
Accept my heart.
Next time you hire a hunter, choose more. I have to say, Katerina, I really missed the wilderness.
Fresh air and good old-fashioned monster slaying.
You know me too well, my lady. This whole area definitely looks depressing.
There is poison in this soil. The taint of evil, long gone.
Is this about that deathless fellow who didn't exist?
I don't have to believe in him personally to be sure that powerful evil was lurking here for a long time.
Something scared away the locals. Why would anyone live in a forbidden forest anyway?
Nothing forces down prices more than an ancient and evil presence in the woods. Look at that. That's your usual luck with the landslides.
At least it didn't tumble down on us. Let's find another way.
We should go to that cave. If our luck still keeps, there could be another exit to the higher slopes of the mountain.
We need you, Van Helsing. Harker is preparing a new attack on the tunnels. Van Helsing, a very important shipment will arrive in the city soon. We must intercept it before it reaches Harker. General Harker won't give up easily. He is still determined to find
We must stop them immediately. I'll deal with them personally.
I sense a disturbance in the ink. A gate has opened around here.
I am Prince Upia. I am the wrath of the frozen dales.
Likewise. I heard that you might consider joining our cause.
Your men made a convincing argument. My hatred towards the clanking scientific abominations knows no limits, and I should let my...
And he knows his way around rebellions. He personally suppressed a lot of peasant uprisings back in the day.
That is indeed true. I could be useful for your...
So, how about the two-legged vermin, Van Helsing? Did you defeat them?
I think they won't try to attack again anytime soon.
Good work. I suppose the General will also think twice next time about...